Capcom gives us a look at the new Resident Evil, the FTC forces Fortnite refunds, another GameCube game is announced, and more Street Fighter movie news. It's Friday, June 27th, and this is the latest in gaming. Capcom gave us a whopping 40 minutes of updates during their June 2025 spotlight, including a deep dive into their newest IP, Pragmata, a closer look at Sagat in Street Fighter VI, a one-year anniversary celebration for Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, and tons of updates for Monster Hunter Wilds, including the anticipated return of Legiacris. But the game that has everyone talking right now was Resident Evil Requiem, the 9th entry in Capcom's long-running survival horror franchise. Players will be taking on the role of Grace Ashcroft, daughter of Resident Evil Outbreak protagonist Lissa Ashcroft, as they make their way through a devastated Raccoon City. This game looks to really push the RE engine to the next level as the publisher focused on the tiniest details in order to make the game as atmospheric as possible and included the ability to hop between first and third person experiences as an appeal to both longtime fans and more recent players. Not included is longtime franchise staple Leon Kennedy, leaving fans scratching their heads as to why he isn't taking on a leading role. As part of the spotlight, director Koshi Nakanishi explained, "We always thought about making Leon the protagonist, but making a horror game based around him is difficult. He wouldn't jump at something like a bucket falling. No one wants to see Leon scared by every little thing, so he's actually quite a bad match for horror." What do you think? Excited to hop into the shoes of a brand new Resident Evil protagonist? Give us your takes in the comments below. In other Capcom news, Legendary's upcoming live-action Street Fighter movie continues to add to its cast, and it's not getting any less interesting. Comedian Andrew Schultz has been confirmed to play Dan Hibiki, the fan-favorite spoof on Art of Fighting's Ryo Sakazaki, who in turn was a loose copy of Street Fighter's Ryu. Also announced was masked country music star Orville Peck, appropriately playing the also masked narcissist Vega, and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is reported to be donning the gloves of Balrog, Capcom's original heavy hitter. They joined Andrew Koji, Noah Centineo, Jason Momoa, Kalina Liang, and Roman Reigns in what many fans are feeling is an offbeat casting call. How do you think the movie's shaping up so far? Let's hear it in the comments below. I mean, it's just gotta be better than the last movie, right? Remember The Legend of Chun-Li? The FTC has issued another round of refunds to players of the metaversal experience that is Fortnite. Initially stemming from the $245 million settlement Epic Games made in 2022 against accusations of deceptive practices to entice unwanted purchases from consumers, the FTC has announced that $126 million has been issued in the second round of refunds for players. The first round came in December and included nearly 630,000 payments, which has led to a total of $198 million to players who have filed a claim so far. There is roughly $47 million left to go in the settlement, and submissions are once again open. If eligible, you have until July 9th to visit ftc.gov/Fortnite and make a claim. Link in the description below. As part of the settlement, Fortnite is also required to receive positive consent from consumers before any charges are made, and can no longer lock players out of their account over disputed charges. Have you felt wronged by Fortnite's practices in the past? Tell us why, or why not, in the comments. Nintendo is already expanding its GameCube library via the NSO expansion pack with the arcade-style sports classic Super Mario Strikers, appearing on the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive collection July 3rd. Originally launched nearly 20 years ago in 2005, this 5-team football fracas is loaded with power-ups, over-the-top super strikes, and all the chaos you'd expect of a Mario spin-off series. It joins F-Zero GX, Soul Calibur 2, and The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker on the platform, and paves the way for Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness and Super Mario Sunshine to arrive at later dates. No word on Chibi Robo though. Come on, Nintendo, you're breaking my heart. That's all for today, but if you need a reason to stay inside this weekend, why not take a recommendation from our video on the best online co-op games on PS Plus this month? Link in the description below, and we'll see you back with more news real soon.